statistics don't matter. With somebody when they listen to me, so say, well, look, Lavali, nah, for the Southeast Common, already it's up. Whether or not the sound data in the pool is being sacrificed on the altar of the perception. Now to 2023, we arrived at 2023 with mistrust. Two problems with the inside 2023. The first problem is the openness of the Electoral Commission. The second problem is the honesty of the opposition within the critics. The Electoral Commission, not only the Electoral Commission, but the state agencies that will be the deal with the census, with the electoral process. Starting from statistics already, we manage the census. We didn't get problem with the 20 commissions. We bang on that. We publish data because we feel say the biggest problem we Salon get is statistical integrity. Not to no more inform politics, but in inform development. We say we can improve on that. SFPP at the time in opposition, they take them, they run with them.
They agree with you.
Yeah, they agree with you. Then come the midterm census. You will get a group who benefits from that census in 2015. They say they did agree. Therefore, work with civil society for put pressure on SFPP for make censuses open. We fail on the midterm census. The midterm census is as bad, if not even worse, than the 2015 census. So we will not get that data going, and then it flow into the election. So that mistrust. So if you mistrust the statistical agency where they provide the data, you mistrust the security agencies there where they provide security, you mistrust the justice system, we say for going complain. So now we are in a conundrum. We get some big problem. This year we just talk about tripartite. Guess whether they manage the tripartite? The tripartite was managed by the two interest groups there, not the groups the outside.
Yeah.
And the ultimately they do they hedge the bets, the game party politics. Which one of the things that we even wrote a letter to the tripartite committee about the need for open up the space. Let Sierra Leoneans, other Sierra Leoneans inform.
Be part of them, yeah?
Yes, let them inform this process here. So if you get, I don't want to call any name, but if you get groups there from APC where they get interest in leadership, you get groups from SLPP where they get interest in leadership, say, when I can't see them, the only thing we then go agree on outside the interest and converge, not to meeting then at the interest of the country.
Yeah.
The thing that we're in the interest of Sierra Leone, that inclusivity, where government being a power, that government for make sure say, not to Makeni or go no more, like Masalo, other people that come from Salo. And inclusivity really important because the only way it promotes that one day.
Now everybody they feel part.
Because if they feel in part, there's a reason why people like the talk say democracies can be stronger. Because when you do inclusivity, we will hire the best. It's not just about feeling part. You will able to get the best mechanics, you will able to get the best doctor, because it's not about where I stand in relation to power. But because all man, the guard in your place, it's difficult. Lama na today, and they see that they advertise jobs, it can take them 6 months. Personally for freelance. Because we will not get too much of that manpower. So it means even if you put SLPP and APC all together, we will not get the manpower for all this country. And unfortunately, politics is dividing more. So what we expect the tripartite to focus on, number one, is how do we break the back for let's get inclusive system.
So is it that because like I said earlier, we spent time. 3 days I was covering that tripartite, that meeting day for AYV then. I was leading the team. 3 days. Morning, Sunday, they already announced, where they signed, they already announced, and let's, I remember after 12 we were there. Spend resources, time into this. The idea was, after this election, their recommendations, this agreement, they make we address the justice sector, like you say, we address the police, we address the media, address civil society problems. Inclusivity. Then we go into an election where we not go get them problem there. The thing they always don't talk about will be addressed. But it seems like from the word we lose a little.
So I think to be fair to the one that we found them, we'll try to answer the question of the tripartite. Little do we know that we get a deeper question with the answer. Sierra Leone need deeper political reform. And the thing country like Nigeria they do. They can talk say, and this reflected in our paper. They can talk say, you know, we leader come on one part of the country. In this election, the next election another part of the country for come out. So we for really do something for condition political parties for be inclusive. But the political parties then they not go in that conversation say we have to be inclusive. So it's how do we seek with interest. So we just think with the edges without actually touching the problems. And the deeper problem is inclusivity. So for example, I don't mention one thing. If you look at the political parties then, the moment you team up now green, you know, say certain parts of the country, of course, like the US map, you get blue state and green and red states. But theirs, they don't build institutions, they don't advance. So that they can fit them. But yeah, we get limited resources. So we never put that manpower chaos on top of the challenge we'll get. So we'll not talk about that one day. And if I for use this medium this morning, I think say the whole thing where Sierra Leoneans for really embrace now for force political parties to be inclusive. That Mende no hate Team man. That Team man no hate Mende man. That Krio man no hate local man. But then they make it appear as if we want to get along. Right now it's difficult for them to press the government for be accountable without you are not referred to as APC.
Yeah.
It's difficult for them you talk say if we do this, that this means that happen under APC is continuing now without you not being labeled as SLP.
Yeah.
And to we, that's always what we do. We know some problem is so systemic. So like right now somebody can argue say you get people that when they even want for can take over government. You can ask yourself what do they want to take over? Is it about really changing the country and or about festering personal the usual personal interest? So it's not easy for talk about the tripartite because the tripartite don't rest on the foundation of sincerity. I think say that one day it need for the rest on the foundation of sincerity. We can normally compare ourselves to a country like Rwanda and other countries in Africa. And Lamara, there's a reason why that country and they grow with the left behind. The first principle inside Kagame regime, like we call the